Hello friends, I am Mohammad Moin and you are watching Zubizoid. Today I came with a very new and very interesting topic, that is MQC, which is nothing but material quantity calculations. Generally, small and medium scale industries will implement material quantity calculation. So material quantity calculation is for only process industries, it's not for discrete industries. So I came with a best process industry example, which is FMCG example. So to understand MQC, please keep watching the video till end. And those who are new to this channel, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon to get new notifications.
Let's assume a business scenario here. Suppose if a company is manufacturing pulpy orange juice. Per batch, it's manufacturing 100 liters. I consider 100 liters as a base quantity. So the ingredients required is, I considered as an example only 3 ingredients here. One is orange pulp, sugar and water. Per 100 liters of juice, 35 liters of orange pulp, 15 kg or 15 liters of sugar and 50 liters of water I have considered to manufacture 100 liters of pulpy orange juice. Suppose if a pulpy orange juice should have a characteristic carbohydrates, which is 11% of carbohydrates. The output, like the finished product, should have 11% of carbohydrates per liter, per 100 liter, per 1000 liter, anything it may be, it is fixed. Be remember guys, here 11% is fixed. So now coming to orange pulp, it also have a characteristics of carbohydrates, but it is a pure orange pulp. That's the reason I considered has 22 to 30% of carbohydrates are there, like per 100 liter or per 1 liter, anything. So it is vary because orange pulp which is purchased from different vendors and from different places. So characteristic value will vary per different oranges, like different places oranges. So I considered as a 22 to 30% of carbohydrates are present in this orange pulp. So our aim is to get 11% of carbohydrates in 100 liters of pulpy orange juice. Suppose an example, I got a fresh orange lot. Suppose this lot has carbohydrates 26%. Then what? Then to get 100 liters of juice, 11% of carbohydrates as an output, what is the quantity of orange pulp it required? Sugar how much? And water how much? Because our ultimate goal is we have to get per 100 liters only 11% of carbohydrates, which is not more than that or less than that. But if I see here, he got a lot of carbohydrates which contain a 36% of carbohydrates in 35 liters. You can consider as in 35 liters. But to get 11% of carbohydrates in 100 liters, then what is the quantity of orange pulp, sugar and water? So here we can easily find out this because only proportionality, like per 100 liters it is 11%. So for 26, how much liters of pulp it is required? So it is proportional. So you can see here 100 into 11 by 26, 43 liters of pulp here it is required. So here the pulp quantity is varying. So from this I understand that if the characteristics of carbohydrates will vary for orange pulp, then this pulp quantity of pulp value also vary. So coming to sugar, it is 15 liters or 15 kgs, but water quantity is varying. Like in 100 liters, if I subtract 43 and 15, I will get 42 liters. We can see here clearly the orange pulp and water quantities are differing according to our characteristic value. So every time batch characteristics will vary. Sometimes it may be 24, 28, 26, like within this range how much it may be, it depends on the lot. Now, so till here we understand that yes, this calculation is okay for us. But how SAP understand these characteristics and calculate the pulp? So SAP brought a solution, material quantity calculation, where we have to implement the formulas in master recipe. So in master recipe we have material quantity calculation. So to get those output we have to implement formulas in master recipe. So now I will show in SAP these all things. Then we will discuss how the formulas will be designed and how we have to implement in the master recipe. Let us go to SAP now. So we came to SAP now. Guys, I have already created a material master. So these materials I have created like pulpy orange as a finished product, orange pulp, sugar and water as a raw materials. So you can also create this. It's very easy. Just you have to take a base quantity as in liters. And you can take it as a kgs, and in additional you can add kg is equal to liters. How much quantity you can add there. In additional you can add as an additional unit or unit of issue. So let us create a bomb now. So CS02, I think I have created that one also. Like here you can see here pulpy orange is my finished product, and plant is 9004 and bomb usage is 1 for production. So here you can take, see, these all are stock items, and orange pulp 35 liters as we have mentioned here, 35 liters. I consider the quantity as 35 liters, sugar as 15 liters, water as 50 liters. Let me show you the base quantity of orange pulp also. So this is the base quantity. I have considered here 100 liters. So after entering these all things, just save the bomb. Now let us go to master recipe. So to create a master recipe, a T code is /n C202, 201 to create, and to go to in change mode C202. So this is my recipe group. Here I have considered only 2 resources, which is nothing but work centers. In process industry it's called as resources. So here I considered 2 resources, and you can see here time also, like 1 hour I have taken. Now coming to materials. So this is the important thing. I assigned these 3 materials to the second resource. You can see here, which is 0060. 0060 is my second phase. Blending, which is nothing but blend means blending. 0060. So I assigned 3 materials to 0060. Now you can see from here, you can see the bomb also. So these are the materials and these are the quantities. And this is MQC. You can see here material quantity calculation. If you want to implement a formulas, here you have to implement. Let me show you this box. So here you can see pulpy orange is my finished product, and these 3 are the raw materials. So you can see 100 liters base quantity what I have taken, and this is 35 liters, 15 liters and 50 liters. And these are the operations. MT means material, OP means operations. Okay. And here you can see the carbohydrate, which is 11%, and this is 24%. Guys, I have created a characteristic of value 11% carbohydrate and 24%, like 20 to 32%. You can see in material master. Let me show you in the material master MM02. See here you can see I created a class carbo, and I assigned like carbo 1 is 11%, it should be 11%, and this carbo 24 to 32% I assigned in, you can see in orange pulp I assigned. Let me show you that one also. Yes, you can see here 24 to 32% for orange pulp. So these 2 characteristics you create and you assign in the material master. So these things will automatically updated in master recipe. So here it is automatically updated. Now the question is how to implement the formula. So this is the formula what we have to implement here. See here you can see formula indicator. So here you have to keep the formula. So we know that for orange pulp we have to enter 100 into 11 by 26. 24. Here I consider as 24. So here you have to implement formula. So to implement formula we have to learn few things. Those things are, let me explain you those things now. So here you can see this is the same box. You can see here this is the material, these two are the operations, and these all are the materials. See this is the material, and this material has batch 1, 2, 3. 3 batches it has, and it has the characteristics like these are the characteristics and these are also characteristics. And this is the second material with batches, 2 batches, and with batch values. These are the batch values. And this is the unit of the material. This is a finished product, and these two are the operations. So you can see here are the few formulas. CSUM, which is nothing but to add up batch quantities. If you want to add the batch quantities, you have to use CSUM and 004. If you see this CSUM 004 means this one, sum 004. For this one, what it is saying? To add up batch quantities. If you want to add up these batch quantities 1, 2, 3, here 3 batches are there. If you want to add these 3 batch quantities, like here you can see 40, 50 and 3, you have to use this formula CSUM 0004. 0004 is nothing but this material. And second one you can see here, to add up characteristic value, use CSUM material item and characteristic column. You can see here CSUM to add up batch value, characteristic values. These are the characteristic values. You have to use CSUM, and material item is nothing but 0004 and characteristic values are 00. This is the column 002. This is the first column 001 and this is the second column 002. So you can use 0002. So you can see here 90, 80 and 70 are added here. Okay, this one is not considered here, guys. Please remember, because this value he maintained in material master, that's the reason it's showing here 70. But for new batches it may differ according to our vendors. You can see according to the vendors these characteristics values will vary. If you want to add these characteristics, you can add like this. CSUM 004 is nothing but material, you can see here, and these 3 values are getting added 90, 80 and 70. If you want to add only characteristic values, then you can add CSUM 004, like these are the 40, 50 and 3, which is nothing but 93. Okay, so now coming to here, to calculate the product sum of batch quantities. If you want to calculate the product sum of batch quantities, CPSM, this is material item and characteristic column. You can see here CPSM 004 is ABC and 002 is this one. You can see here 40 into 9 here. 40 into, it is percentage, that's the reason, into 9 plus 50 into 8.8 plus 3 into 0.7, which is nothing but 78.1 is the result. Here you understand that CPSM is used for product sum of batch quantities. So you can see here, to calculate the arithmetic mean of batch quantities, you have to calculate this arithmetic mean. That result will come here. You can see here CAMV. CAMV material item is 004. So you can see here 40, 53 equal to 31. So this is for batch quantities of only material item. If you want to calculate arithmetic mean of characteristic values, you can see CAMV 004 and 002, 90, 80, 70 by 3, which is 80 is the result. And to calculate the quotient sum of batch quantity, to calculate quotient sum, CQSM, material item and characteristic column. And you can see here CQSM 008, this is this material, 008 is this material, and 002 is this one. So these two. So 4 by 0.5, you can see here 4 by 0.5 because it is quotient sum. 4 by 0.5 plus 3 by 0.6 equal to 13. So this is the formulas how you have to implement in your master recipe to get the results. How complicated will be your recipe, you can easily implement the formulas by understanding this table. So please guys, once if you didn't understand, please revise the video and see once again, and you get the formulas here. Now I am implementing a formula for our master recipe. So I have to implement this. So I need product. To get this product, I have to use which one? I have to use CPSM. If I use CPSM, let me show you in here. To get the orange pulp, I have to use CPSM 100 into 11. 100 into 11. 100 means 001 and 11 means 003. Let me implement here. If you keep this cursor here, you have to see this 006 and 001 should come here when you are selecting the formula. So now select CPSM and open the bracket. You just select this 0001 1 and you just type semicolon here, then 0003 and close the bracket. So we understand that 100 into 11 will be done from this. So 100 into 11 have been done. Now division is came into picture. So just divide it. Use space and add the divide. Use space, and now you have to add this value like 24 here. But our aim is batches will differ. So what I am doing, I am adding this one CAMV, which is nothing but it will add the quantities. Suppose I have 3 batches, like 2 batches, one is having 22 and 24 value. It should be get the mean value of those characteristic value. So that's the reason what I am doing here. I will add CAMV, then I open the bracket 006 semicolon, and we can see here 006 and 002. Okay, so this is nothing but 002, and I will close the bracket. So here for product sum it will take 100 into 0.011 it will take, but coming to here you can see here it is taking not percentage like 0.9, 0.8, 0.7. It is not taking like 0.9, 0.7, 0.8 here. It is taking the whole value 80, 70, 60. But coming to the product sum, you can see 0.9 it is taking. So for that reason, if we want to get these in point value, we have to multiply this with 100. So I am multiplying with 100 here into 100. So I will add here, just see, to save the formula, click here. Now again you go there and you see your formula has been saved and your value has been calculated. If you want to shift this value to here, now you can see in calculator also whether the value is correct or not, or you can see, let me show you in calculator. 100 into 11 divided by 24, so 45.83. so it's calculated automatically 45.83. so we have to add one more formula here. So that formula is, you can see here, for water we have to calculate like 100 minus 43 minus 15. So 100 is the total quantity, 43 is the pulp quantity, and 15 is the sugar quantity. So just you have to take here, this is the 100. Just you open the square bracket. This 100 has 001, which is, this is row, and comma 001 this column. Close the bracket, give space and minus, again open the bracket, and this is 43, which is nothing but 006 comma 001. Close the bracket, give space and enter minus, again open the bracket. For this you have to enter 007 comma 001 and close the bracket. But you have to see here, this is not, you are implementing this formula in 008 and this one 001, but it is showing here 001 and 001, which is here. So just here, after clicking here, just select the formula. So invalid formula it is showing. Let me erase this. Again you select this one. Yes, it came now. Now click here. So your formula has been updated here. You can see here. And to copy this formula results to that bomb, you just press here. Execute them. See, your results has been calculated. So this is how you can implement the formulas in the master recipe. So let me show these things in the process order, how the process order will behave, whether it will calculate automatically. Let me take this batch value different and let us see how those results are changing there. Let me go to now /n COR1, which is nothing but to create a process order. Guys, before creating a process order, let me show you whether stock is available or not for the orange pulp. So to see the stock, /n MMBE, just enter the material number, orange pulp, execute. Yes, you can see here 1000 quantity is available in unrestricted stock, which is of two batches. One is 500 and 500. So which is of 28%. And coming to the next 500, just click on this, double click on this, and you can see the batch classification. This characteristic value is 30. One is 28 and another one is 30. So two characteristic values are different, according to which our pulp value, like quantity value, have to be changed. Now let's go to process order and create a process order against it. /n COR1 pulpy orange and plant is 9004. Order type is PI01, which is standard one. I am taking considering now. So let me take 500 quantity here, 500 liters. Scheduling is carried out. Now just go to the materials. As you can see here, the quantity of pulp has been changed. So it has been calculated 229.167 according to the characteristic value 24. You can see in calculator now. 500 into 11 divided by 24. See, 229.167. But unfortunately we don't have stock of 24 characteristic value. We have a stock of, just now we have seen in MMBE. So let us select a batch 1152. If I select this batch and let us do the material quantity calculation, see, according to 28% it has been calculated. You can see here in calculator, (500 into 11 divided by 28). So 196.429 according to water has been also calculated. So guys, this is the advantage of implementing MQC, which is material quantity calculation, in a master recipe, and it is used in so many process industries. Let me increase the quantity and see if I click on execution, it will copy here. Let me go back and increase the quantity now. Now I am increasing quantity to 1500. Again, scheduling will be carried out. Let us go and see the material now. So 589.286. How it has been calculated? According to 28, I think. Let us see in material quantity calculation also. That 1500 into 11 divided by 28. So according to only 28 value it has been calculated, but we don't have the stock of 589 in this batch. Let us do the batch determination here. So let us see, 1552 has been totally emptied because 500 has been carried out there. Only 500 has been left. Let us copy the result from here also. I will say copy. So 500 has been taken here and 89.286 has been remained. So if you see the results here, see, I copied 500 from 30. So but the total quantity required is 568.966. So the requirement quantity is 89 to 86 it's showing, but we have to split this 568.996 because we have to get a result of 111% of carbohydrates. So I will divide 568.99, let 569 569 divided by 2, 284.5, 284.5. So I will take here 284.9 and 284.9. I will remove this. So this is how the material quantity calculation will be done automatically if you will implement the formulas in the master recipe. So guys, I hope you understand material quantity calculation. If you have any doubts regarding this video, or if you want to implement one more video on this, see here what it is asking, do you want to adjust the original values? I will say yes, you have to adjust the original values. I will say okay. Yes. See, it has been adjusted to 284.99, 284.99. This is the advantage, guys. Just I will say the copy the results. So results will be copied. If you want to save the order or release the order, you can release it and save it. If you want to change this quantity and again you want to test the MQC, you can test. But I hope guys till here you have understand. But if you have any doubts, please raise the comments on the video. And if you want one more video on material quantity calculation with different example, I'm ready to post one more video also. Just please comment on the video. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, subscribe and press the bell icon to get new notifications.